Welcome back to the virtual court where you are the judge. History repeats when trust is shattered. Both my sons left home by 18, and Kaya came to live with me when she was just 5 years old. I adopted her when she was 11. My son and daughter, they never really lived together long. When Kaya was 11, she had a relapse of her MS. We had to travel from Silver Spring to Sinai for 3 days of infusion treatments. Kaya wanted to stay at her brother's house, Quentin's. His girlfriend had kids her age, and she stayed there many times before without incident. But this time was different. My son offended against Kaya while she was there, still with the IV in her arm from the treatment. I was devastated, furious, and hurt. In fact, it took me 2 days to record this part because I just couldn't stop crying. You know, it almost killed me. How could my son have done this, especially when she was vulnerable and sick? I yelled at my son, "Didn't that program teach you anything?" And as I said those words, they almost took my heart because I realized that, he had learned everything from the program, how to groom, and worse, I'm the one who helped him with the lie. And he used that lie on his sister. So I feel equally responsible. I didn't know what else to do though. Everybody else had left the program but us. And we sat there for 3 years, and the lie seemed to be the only way out. As a CPS worker for 2 decades, I knew the gravity of the situation. The shame was overwhelming. Looking back, I saw no clear warning signs. They hadn't lived together, had limited contact. Why this time? Why at all? Why his sister? Of course, all the offender program stuff started flooding back in my head. It had been 12 years and neither of my sons had gotten into any trouble. So it was like a left hook coming out of nowhere. How do we reconcile trust so deeply broken? Follow to see how this affected our family dynamics.
The hood I'm from, they shooting and killing every day. They raping the little girls and taking their innocence away. Somebody that could have your own blood, you better not tell them why they twisting your name up and they throwing it through the mud. Yeah, the whole family might just say pluck you, see you on the street and try to uppercut you. Cause you terrorizing babies, old men handing out worms and rabies, blaming little girls looking freaking crazy. The family calls us sweeping it under the rug, but that stupid mother just gave you a bug. Cause you terrorizing babies, old men handing out worms and rabies. You went to jail and they still don't like you, posting stuff on Facebook just to spite you. But when you go out and key up they car, they gon' be looking like, why you had to take it that far? Cause you terrorizing babies.
This is a disheartening testimony. I think we could all use a break. Please counsel in my chambers. Adjourn until tomorrow at 10 a.m.
First degree, find them guilty. The state murdered my children, my family, and me. We're left to pick up the pieces, shattered and scared. Bet the judge don't pay no cost. Bet his family thinks he's a hero and my family is not.